So welcome to Fab Race Mod Repeat. Now, a little while back, I put out a video about slicks versus drag radials, or drag radials versus slicks. Either way, same video. And I got a lot of questions. And the biggest question that I'm getting is, how much tire pressure should I put in my slicks? Well, the real proper answer to that is check the manufacturer of the tires you have. And they'll break it down by weight of car, size of tire, and then they'll go into telling you about their burnout procedure and how to break in their tires, and follow that. But as a general rule, and let me start with this caveat, I'm going to base this on what most bracket racers, most weekend sportsman racers have, which is a 28 or 29 inch, 9 or 10 inch wide slick. I typically start out at 12 pounds. I go up in 2-pound increments until the car seems to lose traction. Then I back down 2 pounds, and then I'll start playing with it in half-pound and 1-pound increments from there until I find a happy medium. Now, there's two things to keep into account with the happy medium. One is that you're launching properly, but the other is that down track, the tire's got enough tire pressure to keep the back of the car from swaying on the tires. If you don't have enough pressure in your tires, the rim can actually move back and forth inside of the tire carcass, and it can get to shaking. It can literally get to going that fast if you're not careful, and can cause you to spin out, can cause you to pop a tire come off the rim, whatever it is. You don't want that to happen. So you're looking at two things. Just thought I would point that out. The second most asked question was, it's a pair of slicks. How do you check for tire wear? Well, just like any other tire, you check for tire wear with a tire depth gauge, tread depth gauge. And for those of you that may not have seen one of these before, you just walk up to your tire, put it on the tread, you push the little pin through. It doesn't punch into the rubber, it just touches the bottom of the tread. And then you read up here how many millimeters deep your tread is. Now, when you get a slick, that's what those little dimples are. And a lot of them have 3 dimples running across at several locations on the tire. Those are wear indicators. And what I typically do is when I get a new set of slicks, I take this before I do my burnout and go through my break-in procedure, and I go at 3 spots around my tire, and I'll check it, and I usually base that off of where the valve stem is, so it's a non-moving point, because my tires are screwed to my rim so they can't slip. So I know if I always start from there, it's 120 degrees out to the other 2, or whatever that exactly falls on. But I check it across, I go through my burnout procedure, run the first weekend that I'm going to run the tires, and I check it again, and then I check every other weekend. Now, I use the same tire on my car all the time. I know about how long it's going to take it to wear. I know how it should be wearing. If you're new to the sport, or you changed your tires, or you changed your tire manufacturer, then I would do it the long way, and every weekend check it, and maybe throughout the course of the first 2 or 3 days you race, check it like midway through the race while you're doing your other pit maintenance and whatever your pit procedures are. Check a couple of the dimples on your tires and see how they're wearing. It'll let you know if you're wearing to the inside, outside, nice and even. Another thing to keep in mind with a slick, though, I touched on this in an earlier video, slick expands as you go down the track from centrifugal force, because it's a bias ply tire, and the sides will pull in and the center will get bigger. They can stretch up to 1.5 inches depending on the size of your tire. So you're going to wear the center a little more than you wear the outsides, but as long as it's not an excessive amount, that's considered normal. Now, if you're wearing the centers right out of it, you got too much tire pressure in it, too much air pressure in it, and you're probably losing traction off of the starting line, and it's hurting your 60 foot, and you can see it that way. So just some things to keep in mind with the tire pressure and how to check for tread wear. If you got any more questions, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Like sharing what I know about it. If I don't know something, I'll go see what I can find out about it to answer your question. So, as always, practice your skills. Think outside of your box. Try a new skill. Try a new talent. You never know what you'll learn from it, and you never know how far it'll take you once you master it. So until next time, thanks for watching. Have a great day. This has been Fab Race Mod Repeat. We'll see you next time.